Evening all. A cheap wristwatch which I got on eBay for about 50p, 75 US cents, 99 Canadian cents. I thought I'd go for the lurid turquoise colour because I just like lurid colours. Oh, those screws are coming out. Now this is an LED watch, so most of the time it's completely blank and you have to press the button, not in the middle because that doesn't work. Oh, maybe it does. But biased towards the top. What it does is shows the time, 6:48, and then it animates 1888. And it does it when you switch it on as well. 1888. I think that's really weird. Why would you animate 1888, which is not even a time, switches all the segments on? I suppose it's a segment test. Uses a lot of power. In fact, when it animates it, you can actually see it go slightly dim when it's in full 1888 mode because it's drawing so much current. Okay, so what else we got? Time 6:49. Date 1st of June. That's wrong because I haven't set it. And seconds. And I think if I press and hold, then we go into the clock setting mode. 6 p.m. Oh no. Oh, I'll change it to 7 p.m. That's annoying. Press and hold, minutes, press and hold, year, 2016, press and hold, month, and so on, and so on, and so on. And eventually back to the time. 7:49 it is now. So here's the one I bought on eBay. Now, as is often with these things, the price seems to have popped up a little bit. That was originally 99 Canadian cents, 75 US cents, about 50p, but it's free shipping. And this one came from Protector 2012. So just briefly, before I take it apart, the method of shortening the strap is to cut off bits of this plastic stuff. This comes off on both ends like so, and then it hooks together with two neodymium magnets which just sort of click together like that. That's enough talking about the watch. Let's now take it apart because I want to see these LEDs. This is the wrong screwdriver really for this, but it'll do. I'm not even sure whether I'm going to bother to put this back together again afterwards. Two batteries, that makes sense I suppose, because there is quite a lot of current drain on this thing. See if I can lift the module out. Well, this is much nicer out of the strap and absolutely impossible to read. That's fantastic. So the spread of light behind the sort of plastic of the strap means that you can read it as segments, not virtually impossible to read dots. Excellent. Let's see how much further apart this will come. Well, there's a little clip there which is just holding the front onto the back. Ouch, that's not easy to do. Wrong screwdriver. That broke! Now it looks to me like it picks up pos and neg of the battery through that little spring. That's pos, I'm guessing, and a little sort of sellotaped on hook there. So this can't really go wrong polarity, can it? So it kind of still works. I'm not sure whether all these LEDs are still intact because it looks to me like the LEDs are implemented directly on the surface of the PCB as tiny little wire links, which is pretty amazing really. That's the time. It's pretty unreadable. Let's get in a bit closer. There are some tiny wire links on the board, so if I can get it to light up, which are actually the LEDs. That's quite amazing. Tiny little wire links. I'll get another magnifying glass. So there they are under a double magnifying glass. Now I'm so close to this thing I can't really put my hands on it to press it, but how resilient are those things going to be? I mean, if I wipe my finger across it, is it going to damage some or all of them? I suppose I could try and put this thing back together again. I'm not sure if I actually broke it. But that's pretty amazing, isn't it? And now with the blind down. Whoa! Can't quite work out what the time is there though. I'll see if I can reassemble this device. So the board must go that way round because that metal clip is the switch which joins those two contacts. So that must go like that on those pins, and then I've got to somehow get that to clip on. One of the side clips has broken, but that may not necessarily be a problem. Now is that working? I suppose the only way I'm going to know is to put it back in its silicone sleeve. Let's give it a try. Oh no! Looks like I've destroyed one of the LED segments. That's a shame, isn't it? It's also the time's reset itself. Yeah, one of the segments is busted. What a shame. And now it all seems to have gone a bit doolally. Yeah, it's not making very good connection. Well, I think that's the end of that then. So there it is. That's the, what's it called? New Men's Women's Fashion Silicone Red LED Sports Bracelet Touch Digital Wristwatch with time and date and seconds. And a busted LED. And an animated 1888. Cheerio. Now it looks like it picks up pos and neg of the batteries through that little spring. Ouch, I punctured my hand there, haven't I? Through that little spring. Wait a second.